Welcome to Green Life YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about compost production. Steps in compost production. Compost is a mixture of decayed organic materials decomposed by microorganisms in a warm, moist and aerobic environment, releasing nutrients into readily available forms for plant use. Selection of a site for compost production. Raw materials should be available. Water should be available. Site should not be in the close vicinity to drinking water well. Preparation of a production site. Choose a shaded and well-drained area. Clean the site. Remove stone and unwanted materials. Level the site if possible. Collection of raw materials. Locally available raw materials should be used. Green leaves. Weeds. Banana leaves. Banana trunk. Salvia. Sawdust. Vegetable peelings. Crop waste. Animal waste, cow dung, poultry manure. Materials needed for compost production. Heap method. Raw materials, water, covering materials, inoculants, fork mammoty. Cage method. Raw materials, water, stakes to prepare a cage, coir rope, coconut frond, inoculants. Pit method. Prepared pit, raw materials, water, covering materials, inoculants. Barrel method. Suitable barrel or compost bin, raw materials, water. Procedure. Heap and pit methods. To accelerate the decomposition of raw materials, maintain the maximum height of the layer up to 15-30 centimeters. As the first layer, weeds or tree lopping or leaf, fall or any other suitable raw material can be used. As the second layer, green leaves, grass or salvia can be added. Add water if raw materials are dry or not contain sufficient moisture. Then add small amount of inoculants to add microorganisms to accelerate the decomposition. As the third layer, add banana leaves. As the fourth layer, leaf fall could be used. As the fifth layer, animal waste can be used. Then add inoculants again. As the sixth layer, add pieces of chopped banana trunk. As the seventh layer, leaves can be added. Then add again small amount of inoculants. Similarly, continue making the pit or heap with different raw materials up to a reasonable height. Finally, add enough water, and cover the heap or pit with a covering material. In the heap method, always keep a space between the cover and the ground for ventilation. Every 4 to 5 days interval, open the cover and check the moisture content, inserting a pole into the compost, heap or pit. If moisture content is not enough, add enough water, and cover the heap or pit again. After 3 to 4 weeks, remove the cover and turn the heap or pit properly, once turning. During the turning, add inoculants to increase the decomposition again. After the turning, half decomposed raw materials arranged as a heap or in the same pit. Again, cover the heap or pit as mentioned earlier. Similarly, check the moisture every 4 to 5 days, and add water if necessary. After 7 to 8 weeks, again remove the cover and turn properly to end turning. At this stage, also add inoculants to increase the decomposition. During the second turning, if moisture content is not sufficient, water should be added. Partially decomposed raw materials again arranged as a heap or pit and cover as earlier. After the second turning, check the moisture content every 4 to 5 days interval, and if moisture is not sufficient, water should be added. After 11 to 12 weeks, remove the cover and turn compost properly 3rd turning. After mixing, make the heap or pit again and cover as earlier. After 3 months, in many occasions, materials are well decomposed and compost can be used for crop production. In general, use any kind of suitable raw material as any layer of the heap or pit. However, in both methods, arrange, alternatively, slow decomposition and fast decomposition raw materials to accelerate the decomposition rate. Cage and barrel methods. Prepare a cage with stakes or placed a compost barrel or compost bin in a suitable place. Advantage of these methods is raw materials can be added at any time. Cage or barrel can be filled with different raw materials, alternatively according to their decomposition rate. In addition, inoculants can be added to increase the decomposition of raw materials. Since drying is fast in the cage method, water should be added regularly to maintain the reasonable moisture content inside the cage. In addition, top of the cage can be covered with coconut frond or with suitable covering materials to maintain the optimum moisture content inside the cage. Produced compost could be collected from the bottom of the cage or barrel. Role of compost in soil fertility is known to improve crop production directly and indirectly by improving the soil properties. There are several reasons for using compost, but its main contribution is as a supplier of humus substances to soil, thus supplementary, major, plant nutrients and being a good source for providing secondary and micronutrients. One of the important contributions of compost is the high organic matter fraction, which improves the physical, chemical, and biological properties of soils. Benefits of using compost: increase yield, improves overall soil fertility, provides humus or organic matter, provides vitamins, hormones, and plant enzymes, which are not supplied by chemical fertilizers, acts as buffer to changes in soil pH. Compost is free from pathogenic organisms, weeds and other unwanted seeds. Nutrients are readily available. Easy to apply when compared to other organic manures.